The one that always sticks with me is that every 15 seconds, a child under the age of 5 dies because of lack of clean water and sanitation. Every 15 seconds, which is just ridiculous to think about, because these, when you actually go and walk around and meet these people and see these problems, you realize that oftentimes there are simple solutions. I go on a water collection with this girl who every day she comes home from school and she walks a mile to this bore well, and she gets this water, these 2 big jugs of water, and she carries them back. And I had the chance to talk to her on the way there, and there was an interpreter there, and I asked her if she liked her village and if she was going to live there when she grew up, and she got kind of shy, and she wouldn't answer me, and I really kind of pushed her, and I said to the interpreter, please, tell her I really want to know, is she going to stay here in the village? And the interpreter, they had a conversation, and she said, no, she wants to go to Lusaka, to the big city. She's going to be a nurse. And I thought it was really, sweet, and I kept kind of, chatting with her. And when I left when I left her and I was driving away, I realized that, first of all, I had felt a great connection to her because I was 14 years old once, and I was going to, she was going to go to the big city and be a nurse, and I remember vividly the feeling of I was going to go to New York and I was going to be an actor. And I know what that feels like to be 14 years old and have a dream at a wonderful life to come. And but it really became clear to me that the only way this was possible for her was because someone had the sense to sink this bore well a mile from her hut, and had it not been for that well, which was servicing thousands and thousands of people in that community, she would be spending her day not in school and not on the road to becoming a nurse and moving to Lusaka and becoming an economic contributor to the economic engine of Zambia. She'd be spending her day looking for water so she and her family could survive till the next day. So that actually gave me a feeling of great optimism, that it felt like, look, there are some small measures that we can take, but again, it's about getting the word out to people that these problems can be fixed, because they can be fixed. Every single one of them can be fixed. It's just a matter of, as Paul said, having the collective will to do it. So, thanks.